got the little man, you got the big man, and you got the bigger man.
Well, everybody, the time has come for the last time. And the last time was, well, a few minutes ago. So now we're talking about it. Hey, everybody, I'm Kellen Nitro. Welcome to Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited. It is the last time is now John Cena's Farewell Saturday night's main event. In opinion and review, I've got a couple of buddies waiting on the other ends of the line to discuss this show with me. You can get interactive with us as well, wherever you're watching this. Throw your thoughts on the show in the comments as we discuss, and I have a major question for everybody, but let me introduce everybody here to the pod stream tonight, and we'll get it going. First things first, I want to introduce, we're going to change the order around a little bit tonight. I'm going to introduce the man who we were playing around with a couple of things on Discord tonight, and I was very thankful that he played around on Discord with us during the last time is now Saturday night's main event special. It's the house. The house is here. He's a bad man.
I'm a bad man. Like the John Cena classic, great music video featuring Gary Coleman.
Yes.
Classic from 2005. Yeah, no,
Classic.
I was able to stream it on Discord through YouTube's provided link, and enjoyed it with a couple people and talked about some of the key points.
We may look at opening that up at 26 sometime. We're still working the kinks out a little bit on our side, but subscribe to the channel and be the first to know of any updates when it comes to that. So it's still something that's kind of testing in progress right now, but I had a lot of fun tonight, as well as everybody else who joined. So it was a lot of fun. And of course, joining us is our favorite lapsed fan, who goes way back to the days of the prototype in OVW and so on and so forth, or knows the lore of, at least. It's Mr. TL. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm fine, Lorax. I'm fine.
Oh, here we go again. We're going to start this again. Oh, man.
We're not starting this again. We're continuing this until it becomes a T-shirt.
Did you know Prototype's first ever tag team partner was Rico Constantini, who became Rico?
Who the hell is Rico?
The remember Rico?
It doesn't matter who Rico. I'm sorry.
Wow. He must be feeling better. He's got the residents back.
Yeah, that felt good.
Yes, there we go.
A little stuffy, but that felt good.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, that's right on. All right. Well, I suppose we should get into the card here. We'll start discussing our notes of the show as we keep rolling. We were at the Capital One Center tonight, Washington, D.C., and I have written down, it's kind of an interesting undercard here, because the undercard to this thing is WWE it's virtually WWE versus NXT throughout the entire card, where you have an established WWE veteran, maybe a title holder, they were all title holders, I should say.
Nope. Bailey wasn't.
No, Bailey wasn't. That's right. So I'll go back. Established WWE veteran versus a NXT up-and-coming talent and or NXT title holder, with the exception of that. Anyway, but whatever. So weird undercard.
NXT people fought WWE people.
That's
today.
right. Thank you very much. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So we'll start with our opener here, which was the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes taking on the NXT champion Oba Femi.
Mbaku.
Yeah. And the runtime for that one was 9 minutes and 10 seconds. We'll get to the BS finish, because I think myself and Morehouse agreed it was a BS finish in this thing. But this was my first time watching Oba Femi in a match, just because I don't watch NXT, at all anymore. And so it was very interesting to see him in the ring. And he has a presence to him, a lot like what Moose had in TNA when Moose first debuted in TNA in about 2016, 2017. I still get that vibes. I get that vibes from him a little bit. It's still the powerhouse with the crowd audience, where you just kind of look at it. It's like, okay, we're going to see a spectacle because this dude looks like a certified ass kicker, right? So
he's a monster. He looks like a monster. And, you know, I wanted to see the monster go over Cody because I think that would be an interesting story. But no, we didn't get any finish tonight.
No finish with that one. They're officially listing it on, like I said, on Wikipedia as Cody Rhodes defeating Obafemi by disqualification. But of course, that was a throwing out thing because Drew McIntyre needs to show up. It's Saturday night's main event. Of course, Drew McIntyre's going to show up, right? Yeah, Drew breaks up the finish, and then both men attack Drew. Cody with a Cody cutter, and then Oba with a choke slam, and yeah, total BS.
Yeah.
You would have loved to see a definitive winner in that one. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
He likes disqualifications and no finishes. Let's hear about it.
Underneath there.
Well, first of all, you cannot have the NXT champion beat the WWE freaking champion. Sorry. You can't do that.
Well, especially the undisputed champion. Yes. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Either or. You cannot beat a champion and be an NXT champion. That's
here's what I've
to me, it makes a story. Yeah. To me, it makes like, you lost, Cody. Why did you lose? It could be haunting him, so he has to fight again.
What?
To me,
no, you never put your champion in that position unless he's a chicken shit champion like The Miz. The Miz can do that if he was a champion, not Cody Rhodes.
I'm saying it's time to turn Cody Rhodes, maybe.
Oh,
not like that.
Heard that
That's
discussion.
Awful. That is.
I'm talking about a Homelander thing. Yeah.
No. Not tonight. Not in that way. You cannot have the NXT champion go over Cody Rhodes. Sorry. No. Also, it served a purpose of I want to see more. That was the point of all three undercard matches.
That's true.
Let's not steal Cena's night.
No.
And let's see more because we saw a little bit of everything tonight. So, by the way, Obafemi is basically what Braun Breaker would be if he had the voice of an adult. So he's
not the voice of a Steiner, is what you're saying?
Yes. He comes in a line of people whose presence don't match their voice whatsoever.
He's also about 6 inches taller.
Yes.
Than Braun?
Yeah. Braun's a short guy. Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you got like Mike Tyson, you got Anderson Silva, you've got Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, you got Braun Breaker. People whose auras don't match their voice. But Obafemi got it right.
Got it. There we go.
He's clearly M'Baku from Black Panther, which is kind of cool. A little bit of a trademark infringement, but whatever.
It's not the first time WWE's went down that road with characters, so
it's a cool. I like the character. I like the gimmick. I think it's an intimidating, like a hero champion type of gimmick.
Again, you make up a point. Would love to see more. Would have loved to see a definitive decision in this match, though. That's the thing. Either way.
But also, you got to keep Drew McIntyre in the mix. That he is going to have a program going with Cody Rhodes.
With Cody, that's
they're probably going to go at Rumble.
I was going to say that's your undisputed championship match at Rumble. It looks
exactly.
Like
so you're building intrigue for the NXT champion as a wrestler. You're building intrigue for Rhodes and for McIntyre, and you've opened the show extremely hot with a lot of intrigue on who's the new guy.
Yeah,
and there's no clear winner.
Yep. You don't need one. That's not what tonight was about. Tonight was about getting to the John Cena match.
I'm saying this continues the storyline. What you're saying, this continues more intrigue because we don't know if Cody's better because Cody was getting his ass kicked all night.
Yeah, Oba was giving it to him.
He got a nasty ear tear there in the match.
Yeah, that's we've learned from recent news. If you get hit in the ear, it bleeds like nobody's business. So.
Yeah, you imagine all those wrestlers and no cauliflower ears.
Well, I mean, when I flashed the graphic up for Cena Gunther a little bit later on, it's not the most flattering picture of Cena. His ears are a little gnarled in that one. Yeah. So this is what I noticed right away when I grabbed it. But so I forgot to do this too. I'm just going to summon it right now. Woo, Undertaker. Yeah, it was late. It was running down the hallway. It missed its cue. And underneath TL is the Nitromaniac TV Underticker with all your news and reviews and results, I should say, from tonight's card. So there we go. Yeah, so that was our opener going into it. And then there was there was a little bit of lengthy amounts of time in between matches tonight and that stuff, but that's obviously because it's John Cena's last night. You have a lot of pre-programmed stuff, advertising too, so on and so forth. So our next in-ring match was the women on the card. We're going head to head. It was Bailey taking on Sol Ruca. And so that match ran 9 minutes and 25 seconds and an upset. Sol Ruca getting the W on Bailey in what I thought, boys, was match of the night.
You're full of shit.
Up until that point. You didn't let me finish.
What stupid. It was the match of the night up until that point. There are only 2 matches in. What's the matter with you?
There's 4 matches on the card.
Have you ever been to an event with him? Every time there's a new match, it's like, oh, this is going to be the match of the night.
All right.
It's like Dave, it's like
besides your
Meltzer.
Yeah. The Lorax. Now, besides your ridiculous comment, yes, this was a very good match and a very good showing for Sol Ruca. She's fantastic. Holy shit.
Yeah, first time I've seen her at all. So
yep.
Okay, what was your impression first time ever seeing her? Go ahead.
Just this real, you
Crisp.
can tell the athletic background and stuff like that. Just amazing, crisp athlete. Exactly. That's thanks. That's the terminology I use.
I commented in our Discord on her backflip, and I was like, "That's a very crisp move," and her finisher, very crisp move.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just
backflip into a cutter
and the risk of injury in that move is like 90%.
Yeah,
and she nailed it.
Crisp athlete. I have an issue with the gimmick and the name that she's got. She sounds
you don't like California Girl?
She sounds like, with the name, it sounds like the latest flavor of Capri Suns you can pick up at the grocery store.
Capri Suns?
Yes.
Capri Suns.
You know yeah.
Sol Ruca, the Capri Suns.
It's like a spit-off flavoring of it.
That's racist.
I didn't say they were grape, but
I'm just kidding.
Oh
wow,
we're gonna get canceled. We're getting canceled, guys.
It doesn't help that she's half black. Now,
actually, I knew she was biracial. Yes.
Did you know her dad was a pure Rastafarian looking dude?
Oh, cool. That's awesome. So
he's black.
Yeah. So the gimmick to the main audience and that stuff will take some time to warm up to, I think.
Well, she's a surfer. She's from Hawaii.
Yeah. When has a surfer surfer gimmick in wrestling worked?
Has it ever tried it with a girl?
Yeah,
that's true.
We've tried it with John Laurinaitis, Matt Riddle. That's not a great success rate.
And Crush.
And Sting.
And Crush,
Sting.
Yeah.
So
there's a reason why we love Crow Sting. We don't really talk about Surfer Sting too much.
Yes. Right. But now we're trying to gimmick out with a girl who's, by the way, gorgeous. I'm saying it. I don't give a damn.
Too young. She's a baby. She's too. I'm 40. I can't look at girls like that.
And married. But anyways,
yes.
You can't objectively say if someone is good looking or not.
I'll
by the way.
I'll come from
she's a handsome woman.
Oh my god!
I'll speak from the single side.
Is your wife on the other side of that door? Because I will talk quieter if that helps you.
I'm not in danger. Don't worry.
Wow.
You might be. I'm just saying. All right. So, fantastic athlete.
Oh, great!
Bailey's a perfect opponent to get her over, being like the veteran of the Four Horsewomen or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. The workhorse of the Four Horsewomen. Yeah.
I don't know if she's the workhorse, but she's.
Well, since Sasha's not there anymore, she's the
Bailey is the Natty Neidhart of the Four Horsewomen.
Yeah, there you go. All reliable.
Yeah.
Even though she herself got into a little botch there in the middle, but they just turned it into a pinning combination and it worked.
Yeah.
The girls on the outside did absolutely nothing, which is okay. Whatever.
Yeah. That finisher Sol Ruca has. what is it, the foot
Soul
cutter,
Taker.
the
Soul Taker.
soul snatcher?
Yeah, Soul Snatcher.
Yeah.
That's got potential RKO capabilities throughout the year. Like, it's a finisher you don't expect to see until it hits, and it's like, oh, it's, you know.
The interesting thing is going to be like when she'll be able to do it, because she does it in the corner.
Yeah.
So like I want to see what she can do if she does it outside or off different props, or like where she can apply this finisher.
Get her in some hardcore matches. Let's see what happens.
And just
like
again,
maybe not hardcore, but I'm just saying the different variations. Beside, you've got to get her in the corner to do the
falls count anywhere situations. Yeah,
well,
let's see what
the
happens.
other thing is the way, you know, her rotation is. It's such a risk of injury, so it's a move you got to practice and practice and practice to get right.
Which I think she has in the developmental.
But has she done it in a hardcore match? Has she done it off a cage? That's where, you know.
I don't want her to do that off a cage. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that'd be dangerous. Yeah.
Did you see her do a cartwheel on the top rope? Holy shit!
Yeah,
into a DDT. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, just
she's
insane, crisp athleticism. Yeah, just really impressive tonight and that stuff. Maurice in the chat has something here. Is a new possible wifey for Mr. TL?
No, that'll always be Sasha Banks.
Okay.
We're gonna leave
Mercedes
that.
Moné.
No. Sasha Banks.
Mercedes
who is
Moné.
Who is currently deceased. She does not exist at this moment. But one day when she comes back to WWE, she will be back as wifey again.
She's on vacation in that same children's mission that El Generical's at. Helping
so
out.
we'll see her in 2027 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be back. Exactly. Mercedes Moné, don't give a shit about her.
Yeah.
She's just annoying.
So
she's a CEO.
She is nothing.
Another note I have here is the way Soul reversed the Rose plant. Bailey's finisher was pretty cool too. You haven't really seen that in mini matches and that stuff, and I think it's just a matter of I'd love to see that matchup again. Of course, it's a first time matchup, so you don't know what you're going to get when they touch for the first time and that stuff. I think that's definitely got television main event or semi main event potential down the road for sure. I would say
I wouldn't be surprised to see an interaction at the Rumble this year with Ruka and Bailey probably.
Yeah.
The thing is, yes, you can start her out there because it's familiar now to the audience, but I want to see this in a couple of years when it becomes Rhea Ripley versus Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
Because the contrast is so crazy.
That'd be crazy,
It's a powerhouse versus a cruiserweight, yeah.
Yeah.
But also a bright, shiny versus like a dark. Like so the contrast is wild.
So maybe we recreated finally Undertaker and Mordecai properly.
No,
or the formula they were trying for that. Yes.
No, they were the same opposites. This is the opposites.
Okay.
Okay.
He was looking at Chaotic Evil versus Heroic Evil, I guess. Yeah.
I think so. I think you got your archetypes right there. Anyway,
Lorax, fix this.
Well,
moving on.
The D&D archetypes. Our D&D expert is not here tonight, so we have to move on.
He's sulking in the corner.
No, I believe he's had dinner, but anyway, it's
because our Oilers beat his Leafs.
Oh yes, right, exactly. That was going on at the same time.
Such a wrestling. You didn't even watch the Oilers. Oh my god!
I had it.
Oh my god!
I had it on.
I don't know what to do with you.
I had
the next match.
I had two screens going. I had the game on one screen.
I don't even believe you anymore.
He did, and then he was blasting Tristan Jarry and crying about Stuart Skinner the entire time.
No. Next match,
Lorax.
Next match, the tag match. We got Javon Evans and Leon Slater taking on AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, and the runtime for that one ended up being 6 minutes and 30 seconds. This one, unfortunately, I think got cut because I think AJ got hurt. He was trying to go for the phenomenal forearm on the rope
and fell on his head.
And fell, yeah. So I think he either smoked his head or his shoulder when he hit the canvas, I should say. So I think they had to go home quick.
They rushed a 1 minute finish after that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But Yeah, kind of cool to see somebody that we saw live here in Edmonton as part of the TNA card pop out for a Saturday night's main event slot with Leon Slater. So TL, this obviously was your first time taking a look at Javon Evans and Leon Slater, I would imagine, on any sort of WWE programming. What did you think?
Very purple.
I think it was just a common color scheme they decided to go with. Tonight, so.
I found it hilarious that the two of them are 21 years old and combined do not equal the age of AJ Styles.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Unreal. I was also a little disappointed that the announcers didn't announce the tag team as AJ Lee.
That's what I've been calling him is all the time. Is just
Everybody
AJ Lee.
calls him
Everybody
AJ
calls
Lee.
him.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
calls him AJ Lee.
Everybody just calls him AJ Lee. Yep. Yeah.
The fact that they took photos with AJ Lee herself with CM Punk is hilarious. All four of them. So good.
It'd be cute if she was a valet for them for a bit.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
That'd be hilarious. Or
Be a
like
lot
a
of
nice
fun.
little one-off thing.
Mhm.
So this match, I gotta say,
Mhm.
I liked it.
Mhm.
I
It's
liked
not your
this
type of match.
Yeah, it was cooking. It was that's
because
the thing.
this is exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah.
It was 6 minutes of
Speed.
total non-stop action.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is. Really cool.
This is everything that AEW does wrong. They put this match out there to run 30 minutes with a whole bunch of like aftermath and swerves after the match, which ends up on a roll-up for some reason after the 19,000th kick out of a finisher from somebody else. I'm like, no. How about just we throw some flashy shit out there, 6 minutes, it's over. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. They got this match is awesome chance. And we want to see more out of all four of these people.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, no, it was good. I think we saw the seeds planted tonight because they had a one-on-one in the ring, even though it was really brief, of Slater, who is the current X Division champion in TNA, and AJ Styles. And I think next year, as part of that farewell tour next year, I'm calling it right now. At some point, we are going to see a X Division title match on a TNA card between Slater and AJ Styles.
Can AJ still do that and live?
That X Division style is it keeps the difficulty level for that just keeps going up and up and up every year for those guys.
Is it still having to grab a big X from the middle?
Oh, I would not. No, why? No, I don't want an X Division match. Oh no. You're talking about Ultimate X. Are you talking about the Ultimate X?
He's talking Ultimate X. I'm talking one-on-one for the X Division title.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
No, they haven't done one in a decade, probably.
Okay, good. Oh, the Ultimate X? No, they haven't. Yeah. That went out when Russo left, I think.
Yeah, because too many wrestlers were risking neck injuries.
That's why.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I don't want to see AJ do that ever again.
No.
I don't know. I don't watch TNA. Don't judge me.
He almost fell on his neck, actually, in one match.
That was a bad bump way back in 2005 that he took. Did like a weird semi-flip thing and dropped. But yeah, no, again, I think he got hurt tonight, and that's or tweaked something on the slip on the top rope. And I think that's why they called a quick end to it.
You can see him swearing a bit after the match, that Dragon.
There's a shot after the match where he comes in to talk to, I think it's Evans in the corner, and he shakes Evans' hand and he's apologizing to Evans. He has his hair, masking his face and that stuff, but you see Evans is kind of nodding like, yeah, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, because these are kids. These kids probably are like, "Oh my god, did we just injure AJ Styles?"
and these kids are jacked for it because, come on, you're going on to Saturday night's main event. You're on the undercard of John Cena's final match, and guess who you're wrestling? Dragon Lee, who has he has independent wrestling credibility because from New Japan and that stuff,
and Mexico,
and AJ freaking Styles. You've made it at that point. That's it.
And AJ's arguably a GOAT for a lot of people.
That's right. So yeah, I hope they run that back and give that match the time that they initially had. And I think somewhere down the line, we'll see that match run back again someday.
And if they have that rematch and it gets a lot of hype behind it, this is where it started. So job done.
Absolutely, for sure. The crowd was red hot for this one. From the start, the crowd was red hot for this one.
Honestly, all four matches, 5 if you include the little sketch, that crowd kept going up and up and up.
Yeah,
I've never seen a crowd ascend like this until the very end.
Yeah,
but still,
we'll get to
about that. Yeah,
we'll get to that.
We'll get to the end. So just before we get to the last match, we had a little what would you call this? A little
Sketch.
A sketch with
a skit.
A skit.
A skit. Yes.
A skit where the Miz goes, "Hey, hey, you guys have been ignoring me. I'm the Miz. I was important 15 years ago for like one match. Shit." And then Ron Cena came to the ring.
Yes.
And he's like, "Hey, you stole somebody's ball." I was like, "What?" And he opens the ball. Oh, it's a fit. Okay. I was a little scared there. Oh, who's Joe Hendry? And then Craig's favorite moment happened.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's too bad Craig's not on because Joe Hendry hits the ring and we get a nice little 5 knuckle. Well, it was a 10 knuckle shuffle pop on Miz with Hendry and Ron Cena hitting the ring.
Yep.
And then so it was a funny little moment and that stuff. Obviously, I think they were out there to kind of gobble up some time because I think the AJ injury shortening of the last match kind of shortened the time and that stuff. And so they have to have these things probably planned on standby in case something happens and they're like, okay, go,
Exactly.
Right?
That's how Saturday Night Live runs their show. They always have spare sketches in case. So
yeah, absolutely. And this is an NBC production, so of course, right?
And this was a nice little sketch just to kind of shoehorn in the Miz and
give them a good
R-Truth.
Yeah,
R-Truth. Stephanie McMahon opened and closed the segment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, Miz wearing his exact gear from when he was the champion at Mania in 2011.
So he says, because I don't remember, because no one remembers, because that was one of the worst WrestleMania main events I've ever seen.
I think
I checked out the gear. It's the same gear.
People cared more about The Rock and John Cena than they cared about the Miz during that match.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And don't forget that was also, I think, the first Undertaker Triple H match as well.
Meh.
Or the second one, but the first one in a long time. That one. Yeah,
the Shawn Michaels ones are better.
Yeah, they're so much better that the Triple H ones are like, eh.
2011 was a bad time for WWE matches. There wasn't a lot of good stuff in 2011, but
CM Punk, Summer Punk. What are you talking about? Money in the Bank, 2011, one of the best pay-per-views ever.
He got you there. He got you there.
Yeah, but what else? One day we'll do like a top 5 for 2011.
Del Rio.
Top 5. Yeah, but see, really?
You shit on Del Rio now because of what happened eventually, but back then it was good stuff.
He was hot.
Yeah. But anyway,
how quickly they forget.
Yeah, we move now to the main event of the evening.
Oh, the selective Lorax.
Calm down.
When we find truth in 2011 not being that bad.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, it wasn't great when we consider it mid, but anyway. Well, that's a discussion for another day. The main event. John Cena taking on the Ring General Gunther. This one ran 23 minutes and 45 seconds. It was the longest match on the show. The crowd, as you were saying, the crowd apexed in that match, and they were obviously into it, which is great. Loved the intro with Cena playing around with Stu the cameraman at the beginning, and then the whole run to the ring and everything.
Yep. I like that Gunther got his Walter song back.
Yes, he did. Yeah. He's back to his classical symphony style music.
That was so much cooler to me.
It's more intimidating.
His other song was Gunther. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What is this?
Def Rebel.
It was bad. Yeah, the Def Rebel era was bad for entrance themes and that stuff. And
it's more intimidating as the classical piece.
You get enough of feel of that playing the 2K games, and it's like the music sucks. So, yeah, I'm glad that they went back to the original Gunther / Walter theme song for him. I think it suits him.
Even DIY got their originals back too.
Yes, yeah, which is good. Yeah, that's fine.
You know what they kind of missed one detail in this. We're just talking about entrances and I'll call ring gear as well.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena didn't wear an important last pair of shoes.
No, what was he wearing? You're the sneakerhead
Nothing.
amongst us, so go for it.
They were just red and white sneakers, weren't they?
No,
they were
we don't
gray.
even remember. They were gray.
They
They
gray.
just look like regular gray. I got them from like Payless
Sellers.
shoes.
Yeah, they almost look like Skechers, but they didn't have the S on the side.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they were
Yeah.
the most basic plain shoes. I'm like, why didn't you come out with like one last crazy pair of Jordans?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're John Cena. You were Mr. Sneaker Man. What happened here?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't wear sneakers that much anymore. He was just business suits and dress shoes.
But when he wrestles, his whole thing was that he never wore wrestling shoes or boots. He'd always wear sneakers and pump them up.
He used to.
If we're talking shoes, Sol Ruka wrestling that style match in a pair of Chuck Taylors, phenomenal.
Haven't we moved on from Sol Ruka?
We never will again. But yeah, I was just thinking that was the one detail they missed. Other than that, everything looked amazing and beautiful. They set up this match nicely. You had Lillian Garcia do the ring entrance with the old Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah, the MSG mic.
Yeah, the MSG mic with the neon
mic,
lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, classic presentation. I thought Michael Cole was superb throughout that match. I thought Wade Barrett was.
Well, you didn't talk
about
Cena's entrance. He had to pass a whole bunch of guest appearances from former wrestlers of his career, like Rob Van Dam, Kurt Angle was there.
Stratus, Eva Torres.
How the hell Elias got a front row ticket?
How did he get a pop that big?
So I'm faking.
Nuts.
I'm faking that was TNA saying, "Hey, you're using our X Division champion. Can we get,
Elias
at ringside?"
Yeah, but they all know him as Elias. They don't know him as whatever TNA character
Elijah
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even know him as that.
I call him Elias. Every time I see him, it's like, oh, it's Elias.
Who else is in that corner? Oh, Kevin Owens is there.
Kevin Owens got a huge
Booker T. Yep.
Kevin Owens got a huge
Mark
reaction.
Henry.
Yep.
Haku was there. It looks like
Haku was in the corner. That was cool to see.
Yep.
Yep. Haku was there, which made me smile. It's like, hell yeah, that's cool.
There was probably way more people there that they just couldn't show on like this TV screen for legal purposes.
Like Adam Punk was probably backstage. Chris Jericho's probably backstage.
Yeah. Samoa Joe's probably there too.
Yep. Daniel Bryan. Yep.
Oakland, those guys. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Christian too. Who knows?
Christian. Who knows? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's probably a whole bunch of people they couldn't show, but were probably there.
Yeah, absolutely. Ric
Flair,
Flair,
this match itself, I swear I've seen this match before. Did this match happen before? Exactly the same way? Am I dreaming?
I think they fought before. Yeah,
there was elements of like there were elements and callbacks to when Cena fought Brock Lesnar in this match a little bit because he's taking on.
Gunther had this exact match against somebody before.
Goldberg?
No, that was too short.
No, but it was the exact same thing, and he kept putting him in the clutch, and he was like, "Can I get out of the clutch?" And he puts him back in, and he gets him out again, and he hits his finisher.
Was that not the WrestleMania match with Jey Uso?
That's a Uso.
Yeah,
but Uso won that match.
That's right.
Yeah, because he made Gunther tap.
So if
way.
Anything, this is good for coming back and saying, no, I'm going to go back to what worked for me in the past and rolled it out, right? So,
but I swear somebody had this match, exact same match with Gunther before. It was just somebody else. It wasn't John Cena.
My bet would be Jey Uso. I think you're thinking back to the WrestleMania match.
No, but didn't they do one before? And that happened?
Gunther and Cena? No, I think this was the first time.
No. Uso and Gunther.
Oh,
they've had a couple matches.
Yeah, maybe. Are you thinking the season premiere of Raw from earlier this year? Because they met on that.
It was before he won the Rumble. He had a title shot.
That's right.
And Uso lost because he got choked out, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was the exact same match that they had tonight.
Okay.
Except it was John Cena.
Now that I remember, that was the big Netflix premiere, I believe.
Yeah, but as this match is happening, I kept saying like, I've seen this match. Like I know I've seen this. Everything is happening the same way that it happened.
The more I think about it, does anyone see a lot of Samoa Joe and Gunther?
I do. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it,
kind of.
They wrestle a similar way. They have the same Kona crutch style submissions.
Yeah.
Except Joe is more attacky and flashy.
Yep.
Yeah,
and more dynamic.
And
Joe
can
slower.
still be a little flashy at times too. Like it's
And
obviously
Gunther's
a couple steps behind, but
where Gunther is slower and he takes his time.
Yeah.
Yes, he's more methodical. He reminds me more of like something out of the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could drop him into
trained, right? So
you could drop into an era with like Jerry
He'd
the
fight
King
Bruno
Lawler.
Sammartino.
Yes, exactly. Him and Bruno would have been amazing.
Uh-huh.
He's that kind of style for me.
And
that's why Michael Cole has Call of the Night at the end of that match.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it was?
Mm.
He says, tonight, professional wrestling defeats sports entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said that. I'm like, holy shit, what a call.
Yeah. So Maurice in the chat was saying it was back on Raw in June. Was saying for that one. Goodford defeated Jay for the title. So I think that's when Goodford won the title back to go to
when Jay dropped it.
Yeah, when Jay dropped
the title.
So that's
So they had that match, and then they had it again tonight, but Cena was in place of Jay.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like the steps, everything about it was so familiar. Like, I've seen this movie.
It's not a bad movie though.
Good callback. Yeah. Good callback. Yeah. Yeah, it's greatest hits. Go back to what works for you, right? So
I was entertained. I thought it was Cena's.
Yeah, I thought it was
maybe his third best match on this whole retirement tour.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. And the best match that Cena had put on in a while. Like a while.
And sorry, Kellen, this is my match of the night.
Yes. This is my match of the night up until this point.
This is my match of the night up to this point now too. Yes.
Well, no, this halftime match of the night and this full-time match of the night. I've seen the NBA that's like, hey, Michael Jordan's having a great half. And then at the end of the game, it's like, oh, Scottie Pippen was the star tonight.
Also, the moment Cena goes out in this match, you can tell a little smile on his face. And then he just kind of slightly taps him on the wrist. Is that Cena kind of like smiling like, oh, thank God it's finally over? Did you get that?
No, thanks for the house. Thanks for the house, kid. Thanks
for the house, kid. Probably. Okay.
I don't know. I thought it was. I understand the story that they were getting across.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be thinking about it for a while.
Okay.
Because the story they're trying to get across in that finish is, I've given all I have.
Mm-hmm.
I've officially have nothing left. I gave it all.
Right.
We're done.
So
remember, his motto is never give up, and he gave up.
He gave up, but it's because that the game has passed him by at this point.
Yeah, like that's the story.
Yeah.
It's like I gave it all I have, and this is it.
This is it.
He's a better man.
He's finally got to the point where it's beyond him now at this point. So
yeah. So I'll be thinking about that for a while. Should they have let him just pass out, or was it appropriate that he tapped out?
Yeah,
I'll be thinking about that for a long time.
Great question.
I think it's better he taps out, because if he passes out, then people are going to ask for a comeback match. Like Gunther never truly won.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, he did. He stopped John Cena for good.
No, he made him pass out. Medical stoppage.
That's a stoppage. Ask a UFC fighter if that's a real stoppage.
That's a tap out. That's a submission stoppage. So.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be happy with that if your opponent couldn't finish.
What do you mean?
Pride. There's a lot of pride.
Bret Hart put the sharpshooter on the Stone Cold Steve Austin until he bled out, and then he just collapsed. Yeah, and that was the whole story. Is that Stone Cold?
But Steve Austin came back better. Steve Austin came back better.
Okay, but that's a storyline turn. We're not talking about the fact that this is the guy in his last match, and he's like, he's got nothing left to give. It's all over.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Yeah.
No,
does he either go out on the sword, or does he finally acknowledge that it's over? That's the part I'm going to be thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great point. Great point. Yeah, it's good because it gives you something from this year that you can go back and rewatch again and again. Like that one's going to be timeless 10 years from now. True. That has that quality to it. So, I mean, like they don't do DVD compilations anymore and that stuff, but that would be on the good for DVD compilation or the John Cena DVD compilation if they still did those, right? So
the best of Cena.
Yeah. There's one thing I wanted to mention, and I was talking to somebody about this, and they were like, they found this. They are also a Laps fan. They found it interesting that John Cena had a night for his final match. Why they did it that way?
Mm-hmm. And that wasn't part of like a major PLE or something like that. Like
no.
They've done it twice now. They did it twice this year because Goldberg also got his.
That's right. Yeah.
But what he was saying was like back in his day, he's like, you never realized someone had their last match until you saw them not wrestle anymore. He's like, do you remember when the $1 Million Man had his last match? I'm like, no.
It was a house show, I think. Yeah.
He would just come to ringside at WCW, and then you didn't realize, like, oh yeah, he doesn't really wrestle anymore, does he?
Yeah.
Like,
well, even before that, and it's manager, right? So
yeah, or like Ravishing Rick Rude, you don't really realize, oh, he did wrestle his last match, but you know it. Yeah. He's like, why did they give John Cena a final match? And then I thought about it. I'm like, because in real sports, sometimes you really do get a last match.
That's right.
Last game.
You're healthy enough to dress.
Well, yeah, even they showed Tom Brady in the highlight package, and he's like, I never got my last match.
Well, yeah, kind of. But I mean, like we saw Wayne Gretzky's last match.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Good pun. We saw Michael Jordan.
We will see LeBron's very soon.
Yeah,
we'll see LeBron's eventually. We'll see Lionel Messi's eventually.
We did not. Yeah, and just on the other side of the equation, what you're talking about, we never got a chance to see Bobby Orr's last game because he retired of injuries and that stuff and whatever. We never got a chance to see a guy like Bo Jackson's last game, football or baseball, because injuries again.
Because of injuries,
took him out.
Yeah.
So I totally get what you're saying.
Exactly. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But in wrestling, it's never, ever you get to see that.
Yeah.
So John Cena finally gets to do this. He gets to go like Kobe with a 50-point night.
Yeah.
Or like Jeter with a 2-shot home run.
Or like Shawn Michaels or Ric Flair, until Ric Flair ruined it.
Exactly. Ric Flair ruined his, and Shawn Michaels did his because they paid him enough Saudi money.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this was like, you finally got to see one last game of John Cena. I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think Maurice had a good point here in the chat too.
Yeah.
Jordan's run is basically Michael Jordan came back into the Wizards exactly like Flair and TNA.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great one.
A good callback.
That's a great callback.
Yes, well done.
Who cares about Michael Jordan on the Wizards?
Exactly. His official end was the last shot of the game against the Utah Jazz to win the championship. 3-peat finish. Done.
Yeah. Anything beyond that doesn't happen. Never happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a beautiful retirement. Beautiful retirement.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Yeah, there we go.
Just like Ric Flair.
Yeah. Video packages throughout the night.
Plentiful.
Really a lot of them. Yes. The last one there was a little tearjerker. That one pulled on the heartstrings a little bit.
It was a tearjerker watching Cena get teary on it. That's why I was tearing up.
Yeah.
I saw 2 moments where he actually smirked more than he would for everything else, and that's when they showed Big E in his gym, and when they showed Vince McMahon.
Well, he was about to. He was almost crying on Vince.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that must be very difficult for him because it's like that man gave me everything and then turned out to be an awful monster of a human.
Yep. Yeah. Well, how much did he see behind the scenes, right? That's
none. But it's like
if he saw nothing behind the scenes, and that's what happened.
But imagine your hero turns out to be the biggest turns out to be Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel
that's a very complicated legacy to keep to keep with you.
I feel for sure. Yeah, no, that's a head game right there.
That's what I'm saying.
It's David Benoit type situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this got deep.
It did. So what? Okay, so Cena walks down the aisle, turns to the camera, and addresses it. And I lost a little bit of the message that you were saying. This is what I got. It said, "It's been a pleasure serving you our business. Thank you."
No, it's been a pleasure serving you all of these years. Thank you.
All of these years. Okay.
He was doing his final bow like a theater performer.
Like a soldier.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, because the Marine, right? So
yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's that.
Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody did say when they were like when he was leaving his shoes and his gear in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, is he gonna leave the jorts?
I heard that. I heard the comment. I heard it. Retire the jorts.
Yeah.
Is he going to leave the jorts behind? It was one of the funniest things.
That'd be hilarious.
We got to talk
like,
about.
you put those back on.
And we find out for years that it wasn't boxers underneath it, but it was like, ones that had like boxers, like a boxer band on it, but it's like the Hulk Hogan thong from like the 80s.
Why is he wearing a Hulk Hogan?
Only your
thong?
mind would go there.
Like what the 80s wrestlers used
Why
to
did
wear,
Hulk
right?
Hogan wear a thong? What's the matter with you?
Why is John Cena wearing Hulk Hogan's thong?
And he's a Marine. He's clearly goes commando. Anyways.
So the crowd was pretty heated when Triple H came out.
Oh my lord.
Yes. Okay. Let's discuss this. Yes. Were they pissed off at the booking of this? Were they pissed off at Triple H's booking as of late? Were they pissed off at Triple H's
prices, ticket prices, stuff, TKO, everything.
TKO, everything. So
yep.
Has Triple H lived long enough to see him become basically Vince McMahon 2.0, where he gets booed in every building that he walks?
I think he's more hated than Vince ever was right now as a booker.
Nah, I don't know about that. But
because for years it was Triple H was a darling because of the NXT stuff and everything and whatever.
We gave him a lot of grace. He had a great run with that NXT Black and Gold, and and he carried the tribal storyline very well.
Yeah. Well, the bloodline thing, absolutely.
Yep. But that's all. That's almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah, it's old news. It's what wrestling's a very much what have you done for me lately type industry.
Hold on. Let's take a little deeper dive into both of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Because he tried to push Roman Reigns very, very hard for a long time, and it didn't get over.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until the whole tribal thing came about with Paul Heyman.
And Vince, yeah.
So how much do you give credit to Triple H for that when it was other people's brains working together to make that work?
Well, that was very much a committee booking for that. That was
I wouldn't say it was that, so. Triple H was not the leader of the bloodline. No, he was continued the bloodline.
Yeah.
And then NXT, he went out there. NXT was basically built off of people who were wrestling other places already.
Yeah, he spent a lot of money.
The independent darlings, and then the next batch of independent darlings, and then
so
the next batch.
How many real NXT guys did he develop that made it out or made it well?
The girls probably.
Roman.
Roman was there before Triple H was.
He was FCW.
Yep.
Okay.
But also, like I said, he didn't really get his true success until he was a tribal chief.
That's right.
All before the big dog shit, people weren't buying him.
No, they were booing him. He
became a storyline with him and Cena. Cena's like, I can't leave because you can't do my job. Yeah, but Cena came back and said, well, I can't leave because you can't do your job properly.
That's right. Exactly.
Because you can't get over with these people.
Mm-hmm.
I see your point. About Triple H because indie talent was what carried him. Even the girls, the Four Horse Girls, were indie talent technically.
Yes,
because they all came from Shimmer. Technically NXT didn't start developing their own talent until Shawn Michaels took control of it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because NXT talent coming out of there was like Baron Corbin,
Tyler Bates,
flunked out.
Tyler Bates,
who flunked out.
Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears. Yeah,
he's back in NXT at this point.
But he's a trainer now, so
Tyler Breeze, guys like that. Yeah,
Tyler Breeze. Yikes. No. I'm trying to think of what's his name. It's bugging me.
What's the gimmick?
Tommy.
Old MMA fighter.
Old MMA fighter.
Douchebag. Rides a scooter.
Oh, Matt Riddle.
Oh, Matt Riddle.
Yeah. Yeah, he was an indie talent before he came.
Yeah. He was an indie darling again. Under the indie
the whole thing is, I'm saying is that like under Triple H building NXT, he basically used guys who are already doing good other places.
Adam kept Cole, their characters.
Yeah, Adam Cole and Samoa Joe and Finn Balor and
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. Holy crap!
Mm-hmm. And not all of them were success stories because Morehouse mentioned him. Hideo Itami, not a success story at all. You look along the other ends of. I mean, he was the one that jumped out.
He spent a lot of money on indie talent.
That's that's my big thing. It's like for NXT,
it was AEW.
The undisputed era. All of them.
It was AEW. It was AEW NXT.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like, what did Triple H really do?
Yeah,
that was all his. That you could really put like the button on. Like, oh no, that was all him. That was great. It's like, nah.
And
he spent money for indies.
War games, and Survivor Series.
And The other thing I do point out a lot is no one needs recognition as much as Paul Levesque needs recognition.
Yes.
Oh, he lives off of it. Yes.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That is so damn true. I've never. Oh.
Yeah.
Vince never needed that much recognition.
Great point. Great point. Yes, absolutely.
I keep telling people Triple H is the most overrated of all time, and he keeps proving me right.
I think I think
few people
are seeing that now. That's the thing, though.
I see the Bret Hart eye roll right now.
Mm-hmm. The Bret Hart. Yes, indeed. So that concludes the John Cena Farewell Tour. What a long, strange trip it's been. That concludes the John Cena Farewell Tour tonight, and everything wraps up with that. And that's that. So now we go into
ratings.
We'll go into ratings for the night here as well for the show. We'll go Morehouse first with his rating on the show. What would you rate this thing out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it a 7.5.
7.5? Okay. Very good. That pops up. There we go.
Yeah.
7.5. Yeah. Par for the course. I, too, will give it a 7.5. Yes. I think that's. I think so. I think it's just. It is. You know, with a lot of wanting in the undercard of wanting to, as you said, want to see these guys and girls again in matchups and that stuff and everything. Like, I definitely hope that Slater and Javon get another crack at AJ and Dragon Lee, so we can finally see what they, we're going to cook for, a 10-minute match or so, right? So.
And for me, like I said, the Gunther Cena match is a rewatchable match. That's a match that
that'll be
once or twice more down the line. The undercard, I probably could care. I'll forget about it after a month or two.
I will not.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Okay, what are you giving it out of 10?
I'm giving this a 9 flat.
A 9 flat out of 10.
The reason being,
very good.
I'm going to think about what I saw for a long time, or until some of these stories develop. Because I'm like, I want to see more Obafemi. Yes. I want to see more Sol Ruka. I want to see more of that tag team.
But these aren't their best matches, I don't think. These aren't going to be their best matches.
That's not the point. The point was like tonight I was entertained. I saw a good highlight of what these people are capable of, even just a little bit. And I'm like, I want to see more. This has me intrigued to watch more of the product. This has served its purpose. Nobody took the spotlight away from John Cena. He got that last match and told that story, which, like I said, I'm gonna think about that for a long time. Did he about the tapping or letting himself pass out?
Mm-hmm.
So, I thoroughly loved this show. Mm-hmm. I could tell people, hey, go and watch this show. Go on YouTube. You can cut out all your ads. You get a good compact bit of entertainment of some good wrestling. I will tell people about this show, so that's why I'm giving this a 9.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can eat it down for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. I'm just grabbing our poll over on Twitter at the moment. It's because we have some developments with that. Some developments with the poll. The problem is that it's not cooperating right now. But I do agree with you 100%. And is it the best Saturday night's main event we've seen up until this point, guys?
Yes.
It's the most memorable.
Yes. It's the most memorable because the only other memorable thing I could think of Saturday night main event is when Jesse Ventura lost it about a cage match decision.
Yeah, that was funny.
By the way, Jesse was on the pre-show tonight.
And he had a good line as a heel commentator. He's like, I wouldn't brag about having 17 titles. It means you lost 17 times.
I love Jesse. I love him. Love him.
Plus, that soundbite of Michael Cole saying tonight professional wrestling killed sports entertainment, that's going to echo into packages for years.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's in Gunther's highlight package for his retirement already.
Absolutely. For his Hall of Fame thing package, as long as he doesn't Benoit anybody, that's happening.
Yeah. Well, Triple H loves him, please,
Okay,
he does like his Arians.
The second episode in a row, burning it up.
Well, I think I think with this era of WWE, it's now going to be a thing until Triple H either steps away from the creative lead or is ousted or something.
Did he have any black champions in NXT when he was running it, other than Big E?
I was thinking Big E.
Well, no, don't forget Shinsuke held the NXT title for a while.
He's not black.
I know, but I'm just saying, Asian.
He's not black.
I know.
What the?
He doesn't have problem. He doesn't have problem with Japanese people. He doesn't have problem with Samoans.
Just black. Which is also good because Obafemi is Nigerian. Sol Ruka is half black.
And they're Shawn Michaels kids.
Yeah, and the tag team. Well, there's a lot of good black representation. Then Ron Cena came out.
All right. So the poll, basically, instead of a match of the night poll, because we discussed that at nauseum here today, I flashed up, did WWE do John Cena's farewell right? With 89% of you saying no, they did not, and 10% saying yes. So, and Joshy, I got your message. Are absolutely not. If you're watching, elaborate. Just what aspects of it would you have? And actually, anybody who's voted no on that, what aspects of it would you improve on?
Did you guys vote no? Because I voted yes.
I didn't even know there was a poll. Okay. I didn't go on next today.
And I can't vote because it's my poll. But
well, now that you've already done the results and the poll is over, what would you have picked?
I would have picked. You know what? I would have put. I would have picked yes.
I say yes. I believe the retirees should not go out on top. Rocky didn't go out. Rocky didn't end on a positive.
Yeah, I don't. You're not going to have. You're not going to have.
Technically,
you're not going to have somebody announce their retirement in like November or December of the year before, do a year-long farewell tour, and have them go Goldberg throughout the entire year on a massive undefeated streak, and then walk out at the end of the year, 16-0 and holding all the belts and being like, "Yeah, I quit," and throw everything down and run away.
Okay,
that's dumb.
If we're looking at the full year of Cena, yeah, the first half was terrible, and the second half was amazing.
Yeah, the heel turn was very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Probably the most underwhelming thing.
The turn itself was awesome.
The turn itself is awesome. They just didn't know what to do after.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. The heel run was underwhelming. The turn was good.
They didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, they didn't know what to do with it. That's exactly right. Yeah, totally. They did not know what to do with it at all or anything. So.
No, but then there was bangers as soon as he was back to a babyface. Almost every match he had was a rewatchable match.
Mm-hmm.
Even that Sami Zayn SmackDown match was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Him as a heel against CM Punk was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That was, but his Logan Paul was his Randy Orton was
I don't think the fact that the whole Travis Scott thing blew up in WWE's face helped the heel Cena run.
No,
I think it quite hindered it because I think they were doing a faction thing going into WrestleMania with Travis Scott kind of in the center of this Rock Cena faction thing.
I do have to say the European tour with John Cena as the heel, that was fun.
That was fun. Yes.
He's making the kids cry.
Yeah, it was great.
Making little kids cry, bro.
That was fantastic. I love that thoroughly.
Dive drawer. Cena deserves the loss just for sporting that haircut alone.
His hairpiece, his poor hairpiece.
His poor hairpiece.
What is hairpiece? That's his hair.
Yeah, and he pastes it on.
Yeah,
he did not. He went to Turkey and he got the real hair thing done.
I've seen it flap.
It doesn't flap.
It flaps.
Be nice.
It's gotta
be nice.
Gotta figure.
I'm a bald man. From a fellow bald man to a bald man, just let it happen. Shave it off.
No, he went to Turkey. He got the plugs put in. It looks way better than it used to.
He's been Ole Jokinen. He started off bald and he grew hair out.
There's a reference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he went to Turkey and got the procedure done.
Okay.
He even says he got the procedure done. He told people, people were saying my hair looked funny, so I went and got it fixed.
But the procedure doesn't last forever. You still lose your hair. They just move hair around.
It's true. It it's like putting a carpet.
You're just
on a bare
moving.
rug.
You're just moving the live hair cells to where dead hair cells are
Yeah.
to make it full again. But those hair cells are still going to die.
Yeah, but eventually,
Mhm.
and then you can move them around again.
And he was
Oh,
already
man.
having it happen at 30, and your hair goes pretty fast once it goes.
Wah,
As
Wah, wah, wah.
wah.
It's sad. So
I think they did it right.
yes, I think they did it right as well. But apparently all three of us are in the minority, but we'll see.
You know what? Because people are just unhappy. It's Christmas spirit, people.
That's right.
Kellen, don't listen to the IRC. That's not real.
The IWC.
The IWC is not real at all.
Yeah, don't listen to the IRC either, because the internet racing community is about as bad as the internet wrestling community. Trust me. But anyway, that being said, tune in on Drag Files on Boxing Day for the Supercut Pro Modified version. But anyway,
Speaking of plugging things, is this our 4th podcast of December?
Yeah. We've been
Busy.
cooking this month. Well, and we have maybe one more planned. It depends on if everybody's schedule over Christmas break lines up to do a show, but we'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are we doing that review you talked about?
Yes, we will be doing. I think I still have the assets loaded for that. Where is it? Yeah. So join us later in late December for a classic Nitro Stake Live here on the channel as we take a look at the 1995 WWF Royal Rumble. Our boy Mantar's only PLE appearance. The Mantar. Yes, there we go. We have the VHS.
We have the VHS. We'll
Yeah,
love
I thought-
the VHS.
There you go. Wow.
Hey,
I thought
there's
this was
an
going to be
idea.
a pretty empty December like it was in summertime. But if
Yeah.
we get 4 already, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
If we go 5, holy crud.
I know.
It's because Mr. Nitro's always busy with his auto racing in the
Yeah.
summer.
My racing endeavors and stuff and everything. But
Mhm.
of course, we got a ton of snow on the ground, and so that sort of activity is not warranted at this time of year. So we've decided to go to the squared circle here. So
Did you know this tape has top secret tips for NBA Jam? That game's a banger.
oh, okay. Can we get that digitized and watch that version?
I
for the
can
review?
probably get it done. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not a problem.
Cool.
Sweet.
We'll
We can
get
talk
that
about
done.
the NBA Jam tricks and codes.
Yeah, because I remember renting that tape as a kid. I rented that. That was my first look at the Rumble '95 back in the day.
Poor you.
Yeah.
It's not a good one. It's not a good one.
Blockbuster, baby. So it's time to wrap things up here for the evening. So if you have a show that you'd like for us to review, you can email us at nitromaniactv@gmail.com and feel free to let us know on what service it's on or if you got a link for it, and we'll take a look at it for sure. Right now we have kind of the Oprah's wrestling wheel happening. The Oprah Book
Say
Club.
that 3 times fast.
Is that when they tie Oprah to a spinning wheel and spin her around?
You know what I mean?
Hollywood's new game show.
Wheel of Oprah.
Maurice is saying no love for Charles Barkley. Shut up and jam. Come on, we gotta get some love for Charles Barkley there. Like, come on.
I've heard of the game, seen it, but I've never played it.
Oh, you've never played
It
it?
was like
Okay.
the predecessor to NBA Jam, except it
okay.
didn't have an NBA license. It was just Charles Barkley and a bunch of people from the hood.
Cool. What was that? Was that Super NES or was that Sega?
Sega. It
Sega.
sounds like a Sega.
It was
Sega
Sega.
Genesis. Yeah,
Okay,
Sega Genesis.
cool. Yeah, awesome, great. I had a Game Gear growing up, so hey, there we go.
Oh, you
Oh,
poor bastard.
You enjoyed plugging in your 20 batteries for 1 hour.
Double A, baby. 6 double A's it took to power that thing.
Jeez, holy.
Lion King is so hard.
Yeah.
And I can
I
only
had the
play for
Lion
40
King, too.
minutes.
I spent hours on the Lion King, World Series Baseball, WWF Raw. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh, terrible.
Mhm. There we
All right,
go.
let's close this out.
Yeah. Well, Mr. TL, where can they follow you on the Twitter X?
At TMLOUTAN, I always want the smoke. Hashtag Triple H is a racist.
Hey,
There we go.
you're making a lot of points.
Mm-hmm. House, you're on X now too, right? But you're still kind of in the middle of.
I'm on X. I'm on X. X is a terrible place. X is a place of sadness, and where everyone has an opinion and a vocal box, and no
Well,
one's.
what is your X? What is your X again?
My X is more house calls.
Nice.
I like it.
Sounds like a good R&B album.
Yeah.
No, not Moo House. Let me just
Moo House. Now that's mean.
Boom. It's more house calls. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is there E or is it MOR?
That's perfect. You got it right.
Nice. There you go.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's it. You can follow me on the social medias at Kellen Nitro everywhere. Do I have the button for that? Did I delete my own button? I deleted my own button. That's not good.
Lorax.
Oh, no.
He deleted his assets.
I deleted my own button.
Get your shit together.
Well, here, just go to my link tree. Everything is on the link.
There you go.
.com/Kellen Nitro.
You can see his fans only account.
That's right. Live nude Nitro.
There's a market for everything.
Yep.
I'm gonna fold my laptop now.
Yes, exactly. Well, everybody, it's been a great night, and it's been a great year with these guys. I took some time. I think everybody kind of bounced at the end of the Christmas stream before I could say it, but thank you very much, Morehouse. Thank you very much, Mr. TL, for joining me this year on all of our streams. It has been the biggest and busiest year ever for this channel, stream-wise, since we started doing streams for post-show WWE stuff and the classic wrestling stuff we've been doing too. And the fans are loving it. There'll be more of this to come in 2026, guaranteed. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff and a lot of stuff on the horizon and everything. And stay tuned. We're going to have some really cool stuff even coming up over the Christmas break, Christmas holidays. Like I said, we'll have the 95 Rumble. I'm going to also cut out our little bit from Wrestling Jeopardy that we did and post that up on the channel as well. Over the Christmas break as well.
Can you get that board from Mr. Craig and then make your own because
I'll find out.
Lorax?
Yeah. Well, I think I should be hosting. Yes.
I would love to play another game. Yeah. I think you can make one, Kellen.
We'll
yeah, and Kellen's would have more things than just everything that happened in 1997.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, Maurice.
I'm kidding.
Wish you guys Feliz Navidad. So thank you very much, Maurice.
Feliz Navidad.
If you have any tips for Mexico, let me know. I'm heading there in January.
Whoa. Why just Mexico? There's a whole continent with never mind.
I'm vacationing in Mexico, buddy.
Kellen is Triple H. We solved the problem.
Feel free to leave them in the comments for sure. But anyways, later days, happy wrestling watching, folks. We'll catch you next time here on the channel. It's been Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited. Do take care. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas and all that stuff.
Do the Cena head.
You got the little man, you got the big man, and you got the bigger man.